Hello, my name is Megan, and I worked with Olivia on our STEAM Fair project about constellations. So first, just some fun facts about constellations. A constellation is a group of visible stars that form a pattern when viewed from Earth. The pattern they form may take the shape of an animal, a mythical creature, a man, a woman, or lifeless objects such as a microscope, a compass, or a crown. Constellations are useful because they can help people recognize stars in the sky. By looking for patterns, the stars and locations can be much easier to spot. The constellations were used in ancient times. They were used to help keep track of the calendar, which was very important so that people knew when they had to plant and harvest crops. Some famous constellations you may have learned or heard about are the Big Dipper, which is pictured right here, and Orion. So for the science aspect, constellation is a group of visible stars that form a pattern when we look at them from Earth. Not all constellations are visible from each part of Earth. The seasons can affect when constellations are visible, and it's like playing connect the dots in the sky. And you can see we have pictures of some constellations that you can see in the sky. For the technology aspect of this STEM project that's in the actual project itself, we would have the students download Skyview app, and you can download that on iPads or tablets. And what you would do is look up different constellations and planets. So all you have to do is point that iPhone or iPad or tablet up to the sky, and then lines and drawings will appear, like here in this picture. And then when you press the button, you're going to learn more about that constellation or star or planet that is being shown, which would happen over here. This is a really cool app. It's free, and again, you can find it on most iPads, iPhones, and tablets. For the engineering part, we're going to have students recreate their favorite constellation using marshmallows and toothpicks. So we are going to lay out the marshmallows to create the shape, and then cut and use the toothpicks as lines to keep them together, as you can see from these photos. For the art, we can have students create constellations on black construction paper. They can either use glow-in-the-dark foam stars, which would be the main stars, and then they can use glitter glue to connect them, or we would have them draw the constellations using crayons and color pencils. So this would be the foam stars and glitter glue, and then this would just be the crayons. For math, we would have the students count numbers of stars in each constellation, and students can create a chart to keep track of this. So we would have pictures laid out on the table, and then give the students a chart like this with the names here, but not these stars. And they would fill in the number of stars they count for each constellation. For homeschool connections, we have students can recreate these activities at home, again, by downloading the Skyview app. And then some more resources are outer space theme books, puzzles, and solar system crafts. Then for technology, I used with Olivia to communicate. We used multiple different forms of technology, but the main ones were texting, emailing about the project too. We Zoomed really quickly just to really work out some details about this project, and then mostly just by sharing Google Slides and working together and creating this presentation.